name is Beneluxdag, and I'm here with Thomas Miel, please say, together we're Iobee. Our plan was to tackle a big problem in the agricultural technology. But the problem we're going to tackle involves bee populations. I want you guys to imagine this story. Meet Vera. Vera is a 12-year-old girl from the Belgian town of Sint-Truiden. She wakes up and she starts preparing for her day at work. She gets into her harness, grabs her climbing gear, and she's ready for a 10-hour shift of pollinating. Did I just say pollinating? I did. Due to a total lack of bees, there is a big problem with our food industry. Blossoms that used thousands of years to evolve into what they are today are no longer effective, and food prices are skyrocketing. Now, bees are no longer pollinating our flowers, which is basically the cause of our problem. And farmers have found a solution to this problem. It's called manual pollination, and basically involves taking cotton bud and tap as many flowers as possible. I have a question for you guys. A normal apple tree, how many blossoms do you guys think there are on one single tree?
100. Depends on the size of the tree.
Depends on the size of the tree, yes, but in average.
Smart ass.
100,000? Or something around that. So you can imagine that manually pollinating one tree is a very, very time consuming and very dangerous thing to do. But what if I told you that this ain't no future story? What if I told you this is happening right now, 9,000 kilometers from here, in southwest China? Bee populations have decreased drastically over there, so drastically in fact, that farmers are forced to hire workers to climb the trees and manually pollinate them with sticks, with cotton buds, with pencils, stuff like that. Even hiring children to reach the highest branches. Now, over here, this is also a growing problem. This is why we were so concerned about it. Like, take a world without bees. This is probably what our supermarkets will look like in 50 years if we do nothing at all. Now, as our fruit farmers are noticing this problem, they are trying to tackle it by hiring beekeepers. Like, they go to a beekeeper and they say, "Beekeeper, I have a problem, my pollination and my trees are not producing as much food as they used to. Can you bring me 50 beehives?" The beekeeper says, "Yeah, fine, I can." Farmer pays the beekeeper drops the beehives off, and he comes by every few weeks to check on them. Now, for 1 second. It is a pretty time-consuming process to open up every single beehive, look at the slots inside, look if the bees are healthy, if they have enough food, if they're producing enough honey. Imagine one fruit farm with 50 beehives, how much time it would cost to check them all. And you can't really do it every day, because if you check your beehive every day, your bees will leave because they feel disturbed. So it's pretty hard to keep track of are they healthy, are they producing everything. So, which results in a lot of dead bees. A lot of bees die because of mites, because of sickness, because of pesticides. And due to this, the populations, this and the fact that there is a bigger lack of natural habitation, due to this, the bee populations are really plummeting everywhere on this planet. Now, we have tried to tackle this problem by developing an internet-connected beehive. With this beehive, we're going to collect a lot of data, which we're going to process. So we can go to the farmer and tell him, like, "Farmer, we can develop beehives you don't have to care about at all. We'll set them up, they're going to sit there, we're going to monitor them. We don't even have to come to your farm, we'll be out of your way for pretty much most of the time. And if there is anything wrong, even you are able to get live alerts, we'll be there, we'll contact you, so you can focus on the farm." This is an early prototype we software medically made. It's basically a beehive which measures its own weight, the motion of the bees excited, the temperature inside, the humidity, the frequency of the wings. Because when another queen is born, usually half of the beehive leaves and finds elsewhere to live. So if that happens, we want to be there so we can move one half of the bees to another box so we don't lose any.
Thank you, Martin. So, to bring our service to life and offer it as a service, we created a beautiful website where you can find all the information you need. I'm going to guide you through it now. So, as you see,
Again.
As you can see, this is what people will see when they visit our page. So first of all, we give a brief explanation about the problem with beekeeping we are facing right now, and that a revolution is necessary. So with our product, the process of keeping bees is made much simpler and much less time consuming, while the bees live in optimal circumstances. Of course, if people are interested in our idea and they scroll further down on our website, they immediately see the key features of our connected beehive. And that are, of course, the sensors that we use, or the things we use to collect the data. We have a temperature and humidity sensor. We also keep track of the weight of our hive. We also have a microphone that monitors the frequency of the bees' wings. So if they are going to swarm, they make a different frequency, so we know that. And last but not least, we also have a camera to show what comes in and goes out of our beehive at any time. And of course, what's very important is the pricing and availability, so that's what we listed at the bottom of our page. So now that we've talked about our product, how are we as administrators going to manage our hives?
For that, I'm going to log in to our administrator panel with my administrator account.
And this is what we as administrators will see. So of course, the first page is a brief overview from all the hives that we've currently placed. As you can see, the Iobee hive is doing very good, except the weight is a bit to the heavy side. So we know we have to send one of our beekeepers to harvest the honey.
Another thing we want to know
Is we have a big map with all the locations of the hive we already placed, and more importantly, as you can see the red circles, is the radius of the hive. So bees only fly around about 3 kilometers around the hive. So with this map, we can visualize that. But let's say you want to see information from one specific hive.
to just select the hive from our panel over here. And as you can see,
We have all the sensors and the data they sent, visualized in a graph, and also again the location. But as you can see, currently the values are at 0. That's because for this presentation, we replaced the sensors with potential meters, so we can demonstrate it by manually changing the values. So that's what I'm going to do now. You may notice our page is not updating. That's because to save data costs, we implemented an update interval that sends our data to the cloud to process, and to save the data cost, it's only sent one every now and then. So,
Okay, we're running out of time,
all right.
and time is also one of the
Yeah.
things. Thank you very much. Impressive.